What is up everyone, Parox here, and today I have two games in the WZ-131. The first game, this one on Ruinberg, is just... this tank absolutely wrecks the enemy team. And the second game is going to be on Ellenberg, and that's more of a carry situation with a pretty insane arty duel at the end. But right now I'm taking the WZ-131 to the E line, and I think this is a really important position on this map, especially for the north spawn. I think the north spawn's generally a better position, mainly because you can rush into the EF line road a lot easier from the field. And also you get these pretty OP trees and bushes over here that'll keep you from getting spotted from all the guys that are coming down the F line. You can pretty much just camo snipe them all day long with light tanks or medium tanks. So I managed to get a nice sneaky shot off on the Type 64 at the beginning there. And it's not, the replay isn't loading these tanks for some reason, but there are a Super Pershing and a VK down there. And they will not be able to spot me at all. And even in Tier 10 I use this tactic, like in the Object 140. And still, Tier 10s can't see you behind all these bushes and trees if you're just sniping them in the city. So it's a really nice position to go to early game in your light tanks and medium tanks. Right now I'm just waiting for those guys to come back around the corner. I really want that T-34-3 to keep backing up. Doesn't look like he's going to then. But yeah, even up here, this close to those trees and bushes, still pretty good camo spot. So I recommend using that. Like this, I can't stress how important this spot is. Looks like battle tanks just got taken out, so now that the team is moving down the 9-0 line, I'm gonna help them a little bit, but first gonna get a sneaky shot off on that Borsig. I was thinking about chasing him into the town, but then I remembered I have my arty mission, not arty, light tank mission, which I have to kill 2 SPGs. Sorry, not kill. I need to spot them and then cause critical hits or damage them. So that's what's driving me over to this the eastern side of the map. First I want to take out this VK and JP2, and then I'm going to move on and try to kill the arties. And it's not looking too good right now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks in the city that are making their way to our base, so I really need to hurry up over here and clean this up. I load a heat shell just because I think the Jag Panther 2 is going to be looking in my direction, and there we go, both arties spotted by me. I take a snapshot off there, doesn't work out, but now I need to kill that guy. Perfect. There's 1 arty damaged, and then there's 2 damaged. I'm going to stick around and wait for him to die, either by me, and it looks like the T-54E1 got it. T-54 Mod 1. I cannot speak right now. Looks like something hit me there. Not quite sure what it was. Might have been the... No, not the Tiger 2. Maybe the Super Pershing. Alright, so this is not looking good right now. They have 3 on our cap, but really good by the arty there. Arty takes out the Borsig, leaving only 2 on cap. Looks like the arty gets another reset in. Really good job by those guys. Alright, so I'm just coming in full speed. I'm loading a heat shell for the front of that guy's tank, but it's not really necessary anymore, so I switch back to the AP ammo. And this game just, oh man. Especially this part. This is where the WZ and really any light tank shine. You're at the end game, you have enough HP to just go full ham on all of the enemies. And that's what I'm going to do here. So this Tiger 2 looks like he's focused on the Hellcat and other tanks, so I'm just going to drive around and circle him to death here. And I kind of feel bad for this Tiger 2 because he just gets outplayed so hard. And look, watch this. Oh, reverse, psych. And he shoots and misses after I juke him out. So now that guy's dead, Super Pershing's left, I'm just running over there to farm as much damage as I can in this light tank. And it didn't really feel like that good of a game while I was playing, just because the game was over so quick. But it was a pretty good result. I stay back a little bit trying to snipe the Super Pershing, but he's going full steam ahead. He must have something against the artillery or something, because it looks like that's where he's going. It looks like the 54 Mod 1 is going to get a shot in right before I finish him off. And there we have it, 5 kills, 3,696 damage, along with 1,400 base XP. This was an incredible result for the game only lasting about 5 minutes. I pretty much never stopped firing my gun. Alright, so moving right along here, this time on Ellenberg, and my initial position is going to be on the 9-0 line. I'm going to hit up some bushes up in, what is it, like F0? Try to get some lights on anybody on their team that comes over here. So this map is more of a carry type situation with a pretty intense arty duel at the end of the replay. I almost I don't want to say anything. You'll just have to see it when we get there at the end. But anyway, I'm making my way up this hill. Usually it provides for some lights on any tanks that are around C9 that are going to try to push this flank. But we're going to see pretty soon that not a lot of their team comes over here. Do manage to spot that T-49 and put in a good early shot into him. Looks like he's fallen back pretty hard there. I do see this IS-8 in the middle, but unfortunately I don't lead his tank enough. This isn't APCR like the Bulldog. You got regular old AP, so the shell travel time is going to be a little bit slower. I decided to get down from up here. Doesn't look like a lot of their team's over this way. I'm going to try to get some shots in on that IS-8. Looks like he's got, oh, that T-20. Quick little tip for you guys, use fire extinguishers. Although they cost 3,000 credits and the auto ones cost 20,000, they are definitely worth it. That T-20 could have been saved like 500 of his hit points. And probably not that much, like 400 something. Anyway, there's a T-30 over here now. And although we have 6 tanks, well, make that 5 tanks on this flank, that T-30 can hold all of us back. And she shouldn't be able to hold all of us back, but our platoon consists of 1 heavy tank and 2 light tanks. One of those light tanks is almost dead. So, thanks RNG. That didn't look like it was going to happen, but RNG said yes, so you know what? I'm not arguing with it. Yeah, like I was saying, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to push over on this flank. Especially since the IS-6 is now YOLOing to the middle of the map for some reason. I played pretty bad right here. I stuck around way too long, just dilly-dallying with this T-30. And here's my plan here. I was going to go up the 0 line and try to get the T-30 to poke over the ridge. Maybe so my platoon mates could get some shots onto him. I realized pretty quickly that he's not in the mood for that at all, so I'll just end up turning around and running away. Alright, I managed to get away from the T-30 unscathed, and now since I'm pretty confident that their entire team is over on the 1-2 line, I'm going to go try to take out this T-49. He's going to make it easy for me, it looks like. He's coming up the hill straight towards me. I decide not to go around because the gun depression on this tank is pretty bad. He gets spotted, backs up. I plant a shot into him, and my platoon mate finishes him off. And it looks like the Cheery has shots on me. And there's one thing that always bugs me on tanks that their turret rotates pretty fast, is in that situation right there, the turret, it could have been so much easier for the turret to turn the other way, but you know, I was looking in the wrong direction at the wrong time. It had to turn all the way around. Anyway, back to the game here. Never underestimate the importance of the middle of Ellenberg, especially mid to late game, because if you have won or close to winning one of the flanks, the middle can provide you so many nice shots on their team. Just look, this T-37's kind of just chilling there, and we're tearing him up. And it looks like I have shots on this KV-5. I load some heat just to pretty much guarantee a penetration on the side of his turret. I'm trying to find his tank, and the first couple heat shells, they do not look like they want to hit that KV-5. I try to switch to the IS-3. It doesn't look like I have any good shots on him either. So I'm going to continue trying this KV-5. This is very expensive right here, but I managed picking up the kill. So now, the middle of the map is kind of useless. There isn't anything to really shoot at from here anymore. So what my plan is to go finish up the 1-2-3 line by killing that IS-3. It looks like he's driving out into the open now, and just watch this shot. Just oh, IS-3, I feel so bad for you. And look at that IS-8 in chat. So much for a 71% chance to win. Noobs, GG, team, matchmaker fail. Little does he know, there's still an awful platoon alive. So like I said, my initial plan was going to kill that IS-3, but the Ferdinand and the T-30 get spotted over here. It looks like my platoon mate needs some help. So I'm going to head back over this way, try to finish off the T-30 and the Ferdinand. Unfortunately, that T-30's on a lot of health, and for us little light tanks, it might take a while to whittle him down. Luckily, our arty just smacks a shot right into that T-30 for 800 of his hit points. That helps us out quite a bit. Surprised I didn't track myself there. I'm aiming for his turret. I take one shot blind. Not sure if that one was gonna hit. Looks like my platoon mate's trying to light him up again. I'm slowly moving up these bushes, kind of scared of getting shot by the T-30. Oh, come on, where's he at? There he is. Yeah, it doesn't look like that shot penned. I'm gonna hold my shot. Don't know I'm not gonna pen the front of the T-30's turret, but the side will do just fine. And unfortunately, the clicker clicked on my platoon mate in the T-32. Oh well. So now what I want to do is go kill Arty, because it's only a matter of time before it ruins one of our games. So that's where I'm going to go right now. And alright, sweet. The T-54E1 took out their IS-3. So that means he's just going to move around and get some flanking fire in. Hopefully on the Cheery or the Arty. And I'm going to go really wide here. I don't want to risk getting spotted by the Ferdinand. And I also want to check this A0 corner for the artillery. It doesn't look like they're going to be back here. I continue to go wide just to check that back corner. Doesn't look like it. So I was kind of hoping I would spot the Ferdinand through some of these cracks in the trees. I'm waiting a little bit just to try to get some vision on him, but doesn't look like that's gonna happen. But now I'm on my way to hunt and kill their artillery. And this is not a place that I want to be in. An open field, a straight path for the arty to shoot me. I get kind of lucky there with the RNG shot on that arty, and I'm just bobbing and weaving now. I do not want this guy to hit me, because I know it could be game losing if I die. I get one arty kill, and the S51 and the M12 both shoot. The M12 looked like it was at the my platoon mate in the 1357. So I'm going to go for this guy. I get kind of unlucky here, and you'll just see how bad the gun depression is. I hit a slight bump, and the shot misses, and oh crap, the Chiri. And I turn and dive into the water. Luckily the WZ can make its way up, and the Chiri looks like he's stuck in the water now. I eat a shell from the S51. That guy dies, and I start to circle the S51. Meanwhile, the arty just clipped the crap out of that Chiri. And wow, that was pretty intense. But the game's not over yet. I still have to go help my platoon mate finish off this Ferdinand. It looks like he's whittling him down pretty good, but I'm going to come in, make sure the kill is secured. That's another nice thing about the WZ. The alpha is pretty good. It's tier 8 medium alpha on a light tank. And maybe I was a little off when I said tier 8 medium alpha. It's like 40 less than the average roll on most tier 8 mediums. But a pretty nice result again. 2850 damage, 5 kills, and almost 1600 XP for that little Ellenberg carry there. I just got the WZ-131 the other day, and it is so fun so far. It's basically a medium tank, and that's how I really think you have to play it. Just get in, do some damage, get out, relocate, rinse and repeat until you win. But anyways guys, if you've enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, I'll see you next time.